me see how tall I need to make this. Excuse me. I did have this all memorized before, I swear. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Kalajui, and this is not This Week in the Unnamed. That's right, I'm filming something on the Unnamed Vanilla server that is not simply a weekly show. I'm going to be doing something I've been meaning to do for quite some time. I've even got a lot of the groundwork laid out to do so, and that is finishing up Walmart here. I'm going to be creating a sort of semi-automated system of gathering wool into chests for people to purchase. Now, as you can see, it's just sort of been closed up this whole time. I even set up like a whole redstone system for getting in and out of the place. That's on a daylight sensor, so it actually closes up at night, which is kind of nice. But it doesn't lock people out, so they can still get out that way. I haven't done a whole lot with the interior either, but my primary concern right now involves these trenches here, which looks like they cleaned the sheep out at some point. And this sheep pen in the back. You might have seen it in some screenshots from some of my other series. And they seem to be displacing themselves, and I seem to be missing a couple of colors. I'll look into that later, though. For now, I have every intention of filling these trenches with hoppers. Those hoppers are going to carry wool down the line here, along the way, and into the shop itself, where it's going to be deposited into a item elevator, sort of a dropper elevator, and then sent into chests which will line the walls, which is why I haven't really done a whole lot in there. Now, to get started, I actually went and found a really nice hopper elevator design, which I will show you as soon as I get upstairs here. Now, the reason I'm putting this off so long is because, well, frankly, I'm lazy. I've had a lot of other things going on lately, both in real life and on YouTube, as you may have seen. Playing a lot on the modded servers, and I was excited when I actually added hoppers and droppers and things like that, because it reminded me of that modded stuff, pipes and things along those lines. Now, this design here, I've actually seen, this is a combination of a couple designs. I've actually seen these in a couple places, but I'm going to credit Mumbo Jumbo because it's the only one I can remember. Basically, it's similar to the, well, now broken auto smelter. Basically, an item goes into the bottom dropper. It gets hiked up and up and up via redstone, till it's spat into a chest, from the chest sent into a series of hoppers, and these hoppers, because of this collection of stuff in here, will sort the items into chests. Neat. Now, to do so, I need a lot of these, what are these things called? I forget. Comparators. I need a bunch of comparators, a bunch of hoppers, which I already have several of, and a lot of droppers. I've already built a lot of this stuff in preparation for doing this a long, long time ago, but I don't remember where any of it is. So bear with me as I go hunting for it. I'll meet you over at Walmart. Alright, I'm fairly certain I've got everything I need to get started at the very least. Got some spare wood. I'm actually going to go ahead and craft a couple of chests. I'm going to make one section just to make sure I know exactly what it is I'm talking about. A bunch of these. And zip. I want sort of a double chest, little double chest layout going on here. This entire wall, I believe, should be about 16 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is number 16 right here. This is going to be the last purchasing position, if you will. So what we're going to do, lay down a temporary block here. I want this last chest to be sort of the purchase chest. Put another double chest above it, like so, because the hoppers are going to feed directly into that guy, which is then going to feed into this guy by this hopper. Go ahead and plonk that back there, make sure that's facing in. It certainly is. So I'm going to put the sign here, and this is going to be the purchase chest, and it's going to be really neat. Now, I have to get it into this chest. Don't exactly remember. I know I have to come around behind it. me see how tall I need to make this. Excuse me. I did have this all memorized before, I swear. I've just gone and forgotten, because as I said, it's been a while. Alright, so looking at the design, we got the one... Oh, can't get up there. We got the one feeding in. And then the one dropping into it has to face into a dummy block here. Like so. Get rid of this here. It's kind of my way. Oh. Hello, Sky. How you doing? So yeah, it's gonna be the top. Moving on. And then this third one is actually going to face this away. And that will be our top row. Which means, let's see, try to see how all this is laid out. So I'm probably going to end up needing to move my channel over a little bit, or at least dumping it sideways. But until that time, pop this scaffold out of here. Let's see, it's going to be the first in the row. It's not going to hide very well, is it? Trying to think how I want to arrange all this. That should be alright. I hope. Got my axe. Clear this area out. Hopefully it doesn't go in there, because I don't want it to go in there yet. Let's see. So let's have one here. And then we'll have a couple of chests right here, which will feed into this hopper, which will feed the whole system. And then, feeding into that chest... I'll fill all this in later, don't worry about it. It won't look as ugly, I promise. Take the wall here a bit. So I'm going to need droppers feeding into that. Zip. Droppers, 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 droppers. There we go. Now, the layout for droppers that I have relies on it being a multiple of 2. How far down is my trench? We'll find out in a moment. Diggy, diggy, dig. Right, so the trench comes down along here. Dump it into a chest, or dump it directly into the hopper? We'll dump it into a chest first. And then that'll dump it into the dropper system. Let's get my droppers out. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lost count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need an 8th level. No. Do I? Yes. I drop it down an extra one into that. That'll work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that'll be 7 and 8. Scoot over here. Seven, 7, and 8. Nope, not what I wanted. Number 8, you're bad at this game. That should work. Yep, that did it. Now, to set up the redstone, it's going to be an altogether different challenge. Alright, once again, having consulted my prototype, I think I understand how it works. First comparator comes out of... Oh, wait. First things first, I need this to come out of a hopper. Yeah, hopper. Got a fly buzzing around my desk here, so if I jump in and out now and then, don't mind. Bit of redstone. That's not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Bit of redstone. That's going to feed into a block. This block then works all this stuff out. I don't know if I need to knock everything out, but it's all going to get knocked out anyway, because I don't care. Come on. Mere dirt. It's taking a bit more space than I had anticipated, but I'll cover it up later. So this, then, controls torches. We're going to need that. Don't need hoppers at the moment, though. So, torches. So that feeds into that. Don't think actually controls that, but I can clear this out, too. Oh, wait. I may go to sleep every now and then, too, just to make it daylight again. Make my job that much easier. Because mobs drive me crazy. Alright, as I was saying... That lights that, which then goes into that. This actually controls another torch. Which then controls this. And basically, you just repeat the whole pattern going on up. I think it's that simple. I feel like I'm missing something, though. Oh, this goes here. Turns that off. Goes round and round and round. Let me double check, make sure there's nothing missing in this area here. Okay, as it turns out, consulting my blueprints, I actually was missing something, and that I did this entirely wrong. The comparator goes here. And then this is actually just a repeater as a control circuit to sort of moderate this and keep it from flooding the channels. But other than that, yeah, I think I've got it pretty well. Clear all this out. It's just stone, nobody needs it. Yeah, everything else looks correct. So... basically, this just keeps repeating, going all the way up. Except for this part. This doesn't have to be here, up here. So I'm going to go ahead and fill all of that in. And I will see you on the other side. Okay then, I'm pretty sure I've got it. Everything seems to be wired correctly. I'm going to throw something in bottom hopper here. We'll see if it ends up in the chest. Redstone. Click, 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 click. Sounds like it's working. There's some birch planks. That's not what I was looking for. Redstone? Redstone. Where'd it go? Ew! Okay, something seems to have gone slightly awry. As I currently cannot find my redstone. Yep. Are you in here? No. There? No. There? No. Here? Nope. Top chest? Lag? Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. This chest needs to be free. Put some carpets up top there. Now it should be on its way down. There's my wool. Redstone. Redstone. Okay, my redstone seems to have vanished entirely. Or that was simply spat out. Let me try another one. See if that goes a little better. Going up. Okay, so it is working. My redstone's just missing somewhere, probably up there. So, the elevator works! Yay, I don't have to do that anymore. Now, there's a bit of redstone that goes back behind this assembly as well. Let's go ahead and dig some of this area out. Basically what that's going to do is it's going to control the hoppers leading into these chests. I think I need to go, like, 3 back for that? Something like that? Alright, having consulted the prototype again, basically, all I gotta do is something a bit like that. If I recall correctly. And I'm just gonna need another bit down here, because that has to be a repeater. Like that. And then that's gonna control the torch. So that as items come in to this, I think this actually, the redstone signal actually passes through that, into that, which will then allow any overflows to come through. Now, the way it detects an overflow, let me climb up here a bit. Now, it's going to be repeated the whole way down, so it doesn't matter how I lay that out. Comparator. Good. There we go, comparator. And then it's just going to be a bit of redstone. And it's, well, just that simple. Basically just have to do this 16 times, once for every color, but we're going to hold off on that for now. Because right now, I'm going to go ahead and get, I mean, since this is simple enough, I want to go ahead and get the rest of these hoppers laid out among the sheep. Hopefully I have enough. If not, I can make more because we have an abundance of iron from our iron farms. Head down here. I have this trench dug out, but I don't know how well it's actually going to work anymore. I have this area under here dug out as well. Remember how it's laid out. Basically, I'm going to have chests every so often, and they're just going to feed into hoppers, which are going to feed underneath here through these trenches. I was looking at my colors again later on. For now, let's see, I'm going to grab a chest. So that's going to need to go down here. That'll go there. Hopper pointing into that. And then hoppers all the way down. This out of the way. Hit boop. Is this low enough? Is this same level? Yeah, it's that same level. Okay. Here we go. And basically these are just going to be pipes. Funneling wool to wherever it needs to go. Oop. Hop over. Oop. There we go. Alright. I'm doing it. Excuse me, sheeps. That is very noisy. Probably turn down that bit of volume for this part of the video. Excellent. And then going down this side. Yeah, looks like I have plenty. Nice. Oop, maybe not. There we go. That'll work. I think I can just toss items into those as well, but in case I can't, I'm just gonna go ahead and clear this out. Excuse me, sheep, you're in my way. There we go. Just at the top, stuff gets dropped in there, goes all the way down, and on into Walmart, where it gets sorted and hopefully sold. I'm actually going to need a bunch of wool to test this. Did an item just get sent in? I think it might have. I think it's the clicking I heard. Stupid. Out of the way. Yeah, stuff's getting sent in. Whoops. Probably should go ahead and install a default chest, so in case anything else ends up in there, it goes down here somewhere. Now, where has it gone? Where has it gone? What are you doing in there? Oh, right. Okay. What am I going to need for that? I'm going to need a bunch of wool. Believe it or not. Make sure the system works. Excuse me while I fetch my shears. Alright, so from my sheep, I think I've actually got more than what I need. Let me take a look here. If I remember correctly, fill it up first so that no other foreign objects can end up inside the hopper. And then you just put the excess here, and there we go. We're getting drawn out and into Mr. Chest. Yay! It's working. Now, there will be a little bit of a backup just because, I mean, I've got the extra stuff here, but, I mean, it's functioning very well. So I'm going to go ahead and actually get the rest of the colors laid out and arrange them the way I want them to be. And every once in a while, I'll go back and shear my sheep, get the stuff I need, and hopefully get this finished before the end of the night. Alright, and we're back. I had to cut out early last session because I had to go and make dinner. But yeah, as you can see, I've got the entire wool purchasing set, well, almost the entire wool purchasing setup laid out. I need to make it prettier. I need some item frames, which I need some leather. I'm going to put all that wool into item frames up against the top chests. And yeah, otherwise all of the hoppers and stuff are set up. I've got a dump chest in the end there for stuff that isn't wool, that makes it into the system somehow. Let me demonstrate for you how it works. I mean, you've already seen the layout. I got everything all nice and laid out back here, all nice and symmetrical. Very pretty. Go and get some wool here. I'm getting lost in my own Walmart. Oof. Yep, there we go. Alright. See, I also freed my sheep up a little bit so they can move around. A little less cruel. Maybe we'll add some skylights later on. For now, I just need wool. Give me your wool! I see the lines of hoppers are, in fact, still there. So if any does fall into it, it automatically goes to the system. So if you hear any clicking in the background, that's what that is. Yep, there it goes. And I'm actually out of space because I've been gathering some stuff. Basically, I can either toss stuff down there, or I do have the chest in the back here. Snip, snip. Let's go to the chest here. I can offload all of my wool. That was a piece of wood. Whoopsie doodle. Put our furnaces in there just for demonstration purposes. Let's make sure I got all the wool I cut off. There's that, and those. Yep, it all comes down the row here into my wonderful new elevator design, which I clearly stole. But yeah, it does in fact work very, very well. Here, just tapping away. I'm going to throw these guys directly into here. Get these going. And basically, yeah, just it goes on down the line. And if it gets to the end and it's still not wool, there it goes. Yeah, okay, I only have 12 gray wool. If it gets to the end and it's still not wool, it ends up in here, like my furnaces and dark oak planks. Now I'm going to go ahead and pretty all of this up, and it'll be available for everyone on the server to use for their wool purchasing needs. In the meantime, I'm going to quick show you another project that I have in mind. While I was away, the guys have actually been cleaning up Spawn a bit. Angry Canine and the others weren't really satisfied with how Spawn looked, the things that had occurred there. I mean, it was nice, but I mean, first we took down the wall. Here's the last remnants of that, is this glowstone here. But yeah, took down the stone building in the middle. Chicken's still there, interestingly enough. And just going through and basically cleansing the place. This has been leveled. Created a new portal building. I'm not sure. I think, yeah, down here. This is kind of nice. I like the glowstone and yellow look. Very pretty. It's kind of nice. Looks a bit like the other side of the nether portal, in fact. What's down here? Anything interesting? No, it's just another entrance. Or the entrance. I can't really tell. Oh, yeah, another entrance. It's kind of cool. Nice and symmetrical. But one of the side effects of cleaning up Spawn was we took out all of the iron farms, at least the ones that led to where the old Spawn pit was. Canine's doing something in there. Yeah, working on taking down the rest of the iron farms. This one's still up, apparently. As you see by the villagers dancing in their little pools. Let's see. This one, Dub's going to be tearing that one apart. I think the others have already been taken down, but one that's going to be spared is one actually over towards me, and I have some fantastic plans in mind for it. It's going to be a wonderful creative project, one I've been planning now for a little while. Excuse me. Mr. Sweet glass bottle thing. This guy here is going to be my little pet project, and soon it will be... Oop, a creeper. See, pal, I'm working here. Back up. Get out of shot. Yeah, wait here so you can read it. It'll be the Rising Tech Foundry Corp, subsidiary of Callaway Labs LLC. Basically, I'm going to add a facade to this entire thing so it doesn't look quite so ugly. And once that's done, put a big sign on it. It's going to be... Whoop, That's a creeper. Cassis! Alright, let me go back. Anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, yeah, this is going to be basically a, if you're familiar with the Yogscast, a Sipsco Dirt Factory style building, probably with Ryzen's big dumb mushroom face right up there. And I'm gonna run all of the iron into a chest and probably cover this up so sensitive eyes need not see iron golems dying for a good cause. Another reason why we're actually cleaning up spawn here is freaking ow, jerk! Come here. Where are you? Where are you? Die, die, die. No one likes skeletons. No one. What was I saying? Ah, yeah. All the hoppers that were leading into spawn are actually causing a great deal of lag. Usually client-side for everybody. Some server-side as well. And, yeah, we got rid of that. That's a witch. Why is it always something with the server, I swear. It was always trying to kill me. Hey, witchy poo. Die. Why you no die? Yeah, this is the thing now. All this is going in here. It's gonna be different. I'm gonna change it. I'm tired of filming on here. I don't want to die anymore! That's an episode. Everyone have a nice day. I'll see you later.